would give the advantage definitely to NIGMA Galaxy though. How is he gonna stick on the target? They've got decent disable with a Shadow Shaman and Ember Spirit. But yeah, sticking on targets is gonna be a problem this game, I think.
Tip comes out from Amar on a Weeha. Let's see what he can do. I feel like there's a lot of anticipation on him getting into this game and making something happen, right?
Yeah. I don't know how much I like Mid-Earth Spirit anymore since they changed the talents, but I mean, he has a lot of changes to him. You can just read through all of his abilities. At this point, you probably need a Google document for it, all the changes. But he is no longer over the 4 strength per level up threshold. Unlucky, unfortunate. I love that about that hero. He had a 4.4 strength gain or something ridiculous.
So let's see how this goes. I'm interested to see how True plays with OG, right? Because he's standing in. Like, that could be a little bit of a cause for concern with the chemistry, right?
Yeah, but it's the same for NIGMA Galaxy SEA, right? So in that regard, they're on even footing. And we see the Ember versus Earth Spirit matchup. Who's the older brother, actually, of those two?
Well, high five comes in over mid. Ember up against the Earth Spirit, the brother v brother matchup. We see a lot of this with Ember and Void Spirit, but not often with the Ember Earth Spirit combo.
Yeah, almost never. Earth Spirit middle is also like a specialist kind of thing, really. You can't just play it on a whim. As a little pause is requested. See if the players will oblige or not.
See if it ends up getting paused. Polozin's courier going down with some mangoes. Meanwhile, Stroke not gonna land. Might to either True or Amar.
CS.
Yeah.
How's Darkseid's lane looking right now? It's just sitting at 2 CS. They're really pressuring them a lot. And we've seen many Darkseids become completely useless after a bad laning phase, right?
Right.
You're so weak at level 1, you really need a level 3 Iron Shell ASAP.
Illuminate thrown over. Mizu just really struggling to find a lot of CS. And if the pressure stays on and this Darkseer really doesn't find himself getting anything, what do you do to try and recover as this Darkseer?
All you can really do is farm jungle stacks. But that gives Troll complete freedom, as well as the Cuddle the freedom to allow him to roam to side lanes, which is very risky. You never want to put your offlane in the jungle super early, because you might just lose 2 or 3 lanes because of it. Oh, he's taking a lot of damage, Surge. Okay. Easy. Didn't get netted, luckily. Because for people that don't know, if you range attack and you go into melee form, you can actually net him. Which he's trying right now. Just doesn't work. It's the same with Bash and stuff, by the way. Battle Fury. You increase the Bash chance to 25%, you cleave. If you didn't know, now you know.
Keeping it in educational stream.
Of course. We have to. For all the newcomers from the anime and stuff, you know? Who's that cool hero? Why isn't he in the anime? Next season.
Should have been in the anime. Weeha right now, he's 11-4 to the 16-3 of the Ember. Goes in with a roll.
Yeah, but he's kind of tickling him.
Yeah, so I'm kind of wondering what the idea is with this Earth Spirit. Like, what's Weeha gonna build? He doesn't have that damage talent at level 10. What are you really here to do? Are you trying to be more of a utility guy? Because you've got a Darkseer on your team. He's usually that guy.
I am just as curious as you are. We might see him go into like a fast vessel, perhaps. But yeah, no damage talent means you're probably gonna play a much more active role. Usually the aim is when you play Earth Spirit middle, you get fast 6, you rotate to side lanes. That's all you can do, really.
OG already leading by 1,000 net worth. Their lanes are all going really well at the moment.
Yeah, it's really just the Darks here that's being completely shut down. But we can see the Dusa, like, he doesn't care too much about the Timbersaw right now. Still sitting very comfortable in the net worth.
Roll for the water rune. So we will grab that, and I believe also get salved up by the Grimstroke, so doesn't have to expend that water rune just yet. Okay. Shoot. Second highest base damage in the game. You can't run down the Grimstroke. Everything is fine.
Yeah. See, you're also weighing in with the educations.
I try. It's my go-to on Shadow Shaman. If I don't say it, I feel like everything's wrong at that point afterwards. Medusa 22-5, but it doesn't feel like these lanes from NIGMA Galaxy C can get kills unless they find someone very far out of position.
Yeah, like the lane that was potentially supposed to get kills is the top lane with Darkseer and Nyx, but... Oh, rotation middle, 3 heroes. He's not 6 on Ember Spirit yet.
Yeah, but they have the Hex from Chu. I don't know if that's going to matter. Now that we've got the Ink Swell and he already used the Sleight of Fist, he should end up dead here, and it will be Jokum who gets the first blood, taking out BZM. So
aggressed a little bit too much. Look at his experience. He was just like 1 creep deny off level 6.
Oh.
Very well done.
22 experience, and now Darkseer again getting pressured. Still just 14 CS on a Darkseer. You rarely see Darkseers just get this far behind.
Yeah, it's a tough hero. Like, very weak in the lane nowadays, unless you can really snowball in the support. And recovering on the hero is not the easiest thing ever, because you keep Iron Shell and creep waves, but that's all you can really do. But if the enemy carries so far ahead that it can just deny all creeps, then why are you in Iron Shelling, right? Like, you get nothing anyways.
For my coffee.
Level 5 Timber though, really starting to put the pressure on Medusa now.
At some point, Medusa is probably going to be pushed out of the lane, I would assume, especially if they bring a
the
+1
too.
over.
Really wants to bully him.
Stroke in from the Grimstroke from Pelosi, grabbing a couple of CS there.
The flames rush for.
Yeah, also lost his courier. Rama. Oh, there's a lot of damage coming mid lane again.
They have the stun, the magnetize, and the kill. BZM getting caught again, this time by Jokum for the second time, and Weeha giving the tips out.
Yeah, Jokum, nice rotation once more. Otherwise, you could have actually been in trouble on Weeha. But he is deceivingly tanky. Look at his health. It's only 6 minutes into the game. He's sitting at 1260. That's so much HP, plus a raindrop. Very hard to bring down. Like, you gotta respect that HP pool.
Maybe they're not respecting it enough.
Yeah, but Jokum is super annoying. And like, he's not really landing top. Oh, the troll too. He didn't skill into the battle trance, so...
And so he's gonna get chased,
run him down.
And they have the boulder smash, they have the vacuum back, and they will get the kill. So after a lot of struggling there for the Darkseer, they do alleviate it just a bit with that kill. They move in your dream over to mid too.
Yeah, just to defend the tower. And they have 3 there, but Dusa is not an easy kill whatsoever. Oh, chases him down behind it here too. Really only Timbersaw can do that with all his armor that he gets for free. I mean, at least they sort of managed to get the Darkseer back into the game. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, they need to get him back into the game. He's not like completely there just yet because he's still sitting about 800 gold behind the Timber, but just any opening for him is going to feel
if he gets rooted,
decent enough.
No.
But he's going to be slow after this, so they might have the root. If they can get it, they'll get the kill, but he just is fortunate enough to TP out. That's slow coming in for the Kopilow after the surge. He's moving at like 0 movement speed.
Yeah, 16%. Chance is not 17, because otherwise it's 100%.
Yeah, it's just that 1% off of being 100. Ramming it over to Pelosi and they've got the silence of the Phantom's Embrace. They're just gonna let him leave. Okay.
Goodbye, really? No?
Thought the Ember might
he couldn't get the Chakram out in time. Nice reactions by Paulson.
He'll end up surviving. He's bottom of the net worth, but He was trying to take some CS, trying to find some experience where he could. And Weehaw coming into the top lane once again. Yuragi nearby, but there's nothing for them to really grab with this rotation just yet.
Yeah, and Dusa just retreating to the jungle. Will he be able to farm this camp before? Nice. That's what a carry player likes to see. And Weehaw is kind of making the top lane his home. He doesn't want the troll to come back there and farm. They want to take the tower down ASAP.
Yeah, really opening it up for Mizu. I was really hoping maybe he goes back to the Miracle name and we get the Miracle matchup. Over. Yeah, Weehaw comes over. He's not completely by himself. He does have the Nyx Assassin over to the side who does not have Vendetta yet. Now with the Island Shell, they might be able to swipe some of these stacks. Boulder Smash, Illuminate, not going to be in time to grab any of those creeps. So Lacoste kind of gets left without the gold, and really OG do.
Thanks for stacking, they say, but the 3 cores are still sitting on the top of the network, so they're very comfortable regardless. And the bottom tower is gone.
Not gonna
BZM,
land it.
he's out of mana. They're trying again. Oh, they can't. Roll cooldown too long.
TP?
Random Impale? No, he doesn't have the God Gamer sense. AKA map hack.
Yeah. He doesn't have that red mark on the profile, the VAC ban. 2K lead
right, so
for OG. It's like even with these rotations for NIGMA Galaxy C, like it's just not
BZM again.
Just
Sounds
yet, but Silence, Inkswell, and the Soulbind. Weehaw trying to get a kill at least on a 1. Shackles from Chu, but that might be a little bit late and cost him his life. They are going to bring the troll over, but 2 kills already for NIGMA Galaxy C, and applying the Magnetize on a Yuragi.
Oh, they're still calling.
Inkswell,
No battle plan
once
still.
again, and the stun. They should have this kill. Oh wow, Weehaw just outplaying them with this Earth Spirit. It's a double kill. They get 3 kills over mid. Stop.
Oh, Jukin diving.
Oh my god.
No way.
Weehaw. This is what we've all been expecting and waiting for. Does
Weehaw played it super well.
Better than super well. Does that whole like event context like frustrate them, do that emotional damage as they lose another?
I think BZM right now has a lot of emotional damage. Like he tried to dive twice, the supports come over twice. Like as a mid laner, when you play mid lane, there's nothing more annoying than when the lane becomes a numbers game. You know, you're like, give me that 1v1, man. I would have killed you, bro. He died twice the same way. Died again in the mid lane, and the way the troll died was really curious. Like that was super well played by Weehaw. He did not expect it at all. The replant, the magnetize, the roll suddenly, like he was running away, turns around with the roll, hits him straight in the face. Yeah, just really outplaying. I think that's what they had to do too. Despite leading with the kills, they were behind by like 2k net worth, but now it's pretty much back to even.
Yeah, we were talking about how they were falling further and further behind and how the cores on the side of OG were top of the net worth, but now you've got Weehaw breaking into the top 3 and the Medusa starting to get there too. So in your dream, finding some farm. It's always a scary proposition when you're thinking about Medusa going into the later portions of this game.
Definitely. Medusa is... People think she got nerfed because of the level 20 talent, not stealing 35% mana anymore, but he's got a lot of different tools now to work with. He gets the attack speed talent, gets the split shot damage penalty reduction, which helps him farm a lot because it's level 10 and level 15 talents. She's got a lot of good things going for her.
And the Medusa is still getting picked up quite a bit in the safe lane, and we'll see how it can progress here. They need to try and maybe slow down the farming progression of this Timber, but do they really have many options to make sure that they can take down the Timber? He just feels almost unkillable at the moment.
Did I have a... Is he going to the vessel? No, he's going straight BKB on the Earth Spirit, so I'm not going to the vessel. I think they'll just have to ignore him for a while, until they have enough damage to kill him under a spike Carapace. Which is probably like, what, 8-9 minutes from now or so? More levels, more damage items. BZM again. He's looking for the Dusa by himself, but if you get silence,
oh
or rolled on...
Weehaw, Inkswell, Remnants away. All of a sudden, if he eats the silence, he doesn't have the geomagnetic grip, but if there was a Phantom's Embrace that was quick enough, which no chance there would have been, but if, could have been caught.
Yeah, just some quick fingers on BZM.
They're still moving forward. They've got the Soulbind now.
Ooh.
The move forward, Ink Swell is not going to land, but they still have the slowdown on it to get the damage out to get this kill. The Magnetize reapplied on a BCM. Sleight of face looking for the stun. Won't land it, but the roll.
Nice roll.
Yeah. Anticipating where he's going to be, and now they've got the Magnetize.
Two
the damage.
and bomb the
Joker's
stinky
there.
fingers.
Oh my god. Oh my god! I'm starting to fanboy a little bit. I'm sorry. That was some impressive play. I'm impressed very easily. But that was also not just easily impressed. That was very, very awesome play from Weehaw there. Just the anticipation to know where he is. Not only by him, by Jokum too. Knowing where he's going to look to Remnant and getting the kill with the Vendetta.
Yeah, it's just... they have a stand-in, right? But it doesn't really feel like they have a stand-in, if you know what I mean. Like, the team play right now is very, very good.
I wonder if that speaks more volumes about Weehaw in general as a solo player, right? Like, that he can kind of fit into... Does it speak more about him being that, like... that guy who can just match with any team? Or does it speak more about OG, who are maybe falling to something like this? And a little bit of inconsistency? I don't know. That might be pushing it a bit too far.
I need more information. Was we have bootcamping with them at all? Or scrimming with them?
I don't have that information.
Wait, hold that thought, Paulson.
Searing Chains. Can they finally double up on their kills? It looks likely. They've got the Hex, they have the Shackle and the damage. So, close and dropping to Amar, who's top of the net worth still. And the Troll, too, hasn't really been touched much.
Yeah.
Touched enough, I would say.
They have a lot of good things going for them on NIGMA Galaxy, right? But the net worth is still very high for the Troll and Timber. It's just really the Ember that's suffering right now, but he's almost into his Maelstrom, which is his acceleration item. I'm still wondering how much of an impact is the Troll gonna have in the mid-late game.
Right.
There's so much kiteability.
We've seen Trolls struggle so much, and when they can't get past that kiting potential, they don't really do enough in these fights, even though they have the farm. Like, he could get the Battle Fury, goes into the BKB, but if they're able to kite that enough, what do you really produce after you've been through your BKB and you just get controlled?
Yeah, lots of questions to be answered. He might want to go into the Aghanims early on, but they have silences and stuns that, yeah, nah, even that is not really an option. We'll see how he deals with this. He's gonna have to find an answer. Or maybe they just have enough disables to really be able to lock him down enough. So you can just right-click them down. But for now, it's going to his BKB. He's about 2,000 away from that. So it's gonna be their go time. And Chu is gonna be fine. Yeah.
Oh, Mystic Snake stealing some of those creeps. Serpent Ward's down. They've got the Hex. Jokum in trouble, but now they go to the Stone Gaze. They get the kill on a Chu. No, it's actually taken by a neutral. Here comes Weehaw. Geomagnetic Grip. They've got the silence with the roll. They're controlling BZM, but he goes over to the Remnant to the left. They want to see if they can catch up to him, and the Magnetize will run out.
Random roll.
Yeah.
No.
Opposite direction.
Yeah. I also like that BZM was just waiting it out, you know? As soon as he saw the roll, he started to ping. He didn't just want to randomly TP and get rolled on. By chance. But yeah, a lot of space for the Troll still. He's farming away. And farming away.
Making those stacks, continuing the efficiency, going into the BKB. He has the Mithril Hammer, and he's just about 1,000 gold away from finishing off this BKB ready to go, so... 10-3 in favor of NIGMA Galaxy C, or NIGMA Galaxy. You know what I mean? Galaxy spelled with an S-E-N. But a little bit of a net worth lead for OG. And yeah, we could see it's kind of come back a little bit there for NIGMA. But the win probabilities overall, even though the slight net worth lead there is for OG, is 72% for NIGMA. Wow.
The draft is just really good. Like the Dusa, I feel like the only way he's gonna die is if he's completely left alone in the team fight, or if there's like a full shekel duration on him.
Rolling
Oh, Amar, this time, do they have the damage? They need the Nyx? No, they don't have the
He
Nyx.
timber chained away. He's fine.
Yeah, they really need the Nyx if they want to try to kill the Timbersaw. The Carapace and Mana Burn, Impale, too important.
Medusa about to cut towards the top of the net worth. Has the Manta going for the Scotty. In Your Dream not getting touched really at all. 1-0 and 0.
Yeah. Something we didn't put too much importance on yet. Wait, they might get the bottom kill. Disable the Blink Dagger with the axe is nice.
They will find
Easy kill.
themselves Merkel or Mizu.
Yeah.
And BZM
But I
gets
wanna
good for that kill.
What I want to get back at is the Blink Dagger on Darkseer can make a very big difference this game. Nice combo potential there. And Cruz is all the way by himself. Okay, TP's out. Won't find him. Nyx plus Darkseer can rip open a team fight. Or even Darkseer plus Earth Spirit this game.
Ooh, smoked up again. 4-man smoke. They're going to try and continue to put the pressure on. Maybe feeling that timing with the BKB here on Yuragi. Jokum turns around with the Impale as well as the Mana Burn, but he'll be chased up. Duels into the air, Chakrams out, and Amar gets the kill. Side of his Searing Chains locking up Weehaw for the moment. But do they want the +1? They're leaving a bounty rune to get the bottle refill there for Weehaw. For a second it looked maybe they just leave it there altogether.
Yeah, this is where it's a little bit scary for NIGMA Galaxy. Their damage output is not the highest right now, and the Troll has his BKB timing. But at the same time, Earth Spirit also has his BKB timing. Rolling on BZM again.
Silence, vacuum, but the slight, and I don't think he's gonna end up dead on this one just yet. But now they've got the wall down on Yuragi. Mizu trying to run out of the hands of the Troll, but the Troll will continue. There's also the Stone Gaze coming out from the Medusa. In Your Dream, throwing out that right click damage to get the kill into Chu. They look over at Amar now.
No, Stone Gaze is in trouble.
Still tanky, and they've got that ult coming out from Yuragi, but they still on a BZM with Weehaw rolling in, and they will finish off the Medusa. So In Your Dream, all that farm not going to be enough for them to take this fight into their advantage. They've got the Yules out on a Weehaw, Spike Carapace, but no save. Weehaw goes down to Amar, who's continuing forward. He doesn't have a lot of mana to work with, but it doesn't matter. They just can't kill this Timber.
Yeah, he still has 20 stick charges.
He'll use them. He wants the +1.
A little bit too deep, perhaps.
Or is
Oh, he
it?
high-fived the mid tower. What the hell? I didn't know you can high-five an enemy tower. That's super BM. But his Kaya Sanj is done now. Yeah, the Timbersaw is really, really strong right now. Remember how I said they don't need to ban it because they have such good heroes against it? Well, it doesn't seem to matter much. They obviously thought the same way I did.
Yeah.
It's gonna get a whole lot harder though once he gets those levels in the mana burn up.
5,000 net worth lead, just like that. OG kind of take this big, impactful lead, and the Stone Gaze came out a little bit too early from the Medusa.
Yeah, we've seen it many times where Medusa, like if the Stone Gaze isn't used properly and you stay the whole fight and suddenly it runs out, like you have no tool defensively available anymore to get away. Stone Gaze is your big, oh my god, I'm in trouble button. Jokum. I like what he's doing here on BZM. He's only farming with Flame Guard when it's absolutely safe, because he doesn't want to get carry placed in a rough position. So he's just playing really safe, which is important after that rough early game. His step have recovered nicely. He's above Earth Spirit quite a bit. This is the problem with Earth Spirit now, is core, right? You have this nice early game, but you don't have the damage talent. How do you even farm creeps now?
Yeah, and he's not sitting terribly in the net worth department in terms of where he is with the Ember, but like I kind of agree with that. He's only got 141 CS, and now he's kind of low as well. He's 102.
Yeah,
and
only Dusa has farmed really.
He's below the Darkseer. Like,
yeah,
it does all his farm just come from trying to get these kills, or as the game progresses? Like, is that all you really have?
It usually does, but as I said before, the damage talent that you farm agents before, just creep camps were cleared much easier. And he's going into Kaya, probably into an E-Blade after that. Oh, he actually rolled in. You gotta be careful. If you get Hex long range, he's fine.
Yeah, Aether Lens picking up the range.
Man, Amar's so greedy. Finds the Philosopher's Stone, has been holding it for I don't know how long. Probably since they found it.
Don't give it up.
Supports don't deserve my money.
He doesn't need the right-click damage. Ooh, they're looking for Weeha.
Oh,
He rolls
Paulson.
away, breaks the smoke, and they're going to find themselves the Grimstroke. Amar, though, onto the back lines. Pelosi trying to run away. One more right-click comes out from Uragi to finish this Grimstroke off. And, well, OG can't find more than that just yet. But I say that, now they're right in onto the Medusa, who stayed near. Jokum's coming
Has
over,
no manta.
Cetaphis, Searing Chains, and now we'll go to the Stone Gaze. They'll turn away. And they continue for this Medusa. Not if they get stunned there. BKB comes out from Weeha. Magnetize, Geomagnetic Grip, silencing up 3. But they go to the BKB, and Uragi with BCM will get the kill to Weeha. A little bit too over-ambitious, and they get Jokum too. So 3 heroes down to the side of NIGMA, and nothing in return as OG start to jump down the throats of this Radiant side with no answers coming out from NIGMA C just yet.
Oh my god, the Timber's just in the base, outreaching the tower, no problem.
High-fiving them while he leaves.
Yeah. There will be a Skadi soon on the Medusa, so the HP region will be diminished a little bit, but it's such a tough position to be in right now. Get their Aegis as well on the Troll, so his tower sieging is gonna be a lot safer. Chu, very close to the Blink Dagger, then they have really good initiation as well. The Kopilow is providing so much heal. It's a draft that's coming together really nicely. Like initially I was doubting it a little bit, because I thought they would get kited a little bit too much, but not been the case at all. Like NIGMA Galaxy hasn't been able to really get a team fight going the way they wanted it. Potentially setting up for a smoke here. No, not even. They're all just sticking together. Like the efficiency around the map is just not there. You can see Dusa already farmed. Darkseer, Earth Spirit, pretty far down in the net worth.
And they're not, it's not like they're gaining net worth either. Like it's feeling like a game that's just going to be strictly out onto the Medusa, and I don't know if they have the ability to get that done, but I say that, normal punch and the wall, but gets into the ult. BKB is popped, they get the kill there on the Nyx Assassin. They're going to look over in your dream, who throws out the Stone Gaze. The wall will pop the Aegis.
No
They'll buy
BKB
back
up on
the
him.
Nyx Assassin. They can bring him back in. Maybe they can get the lockdown. Weeha goes through. Now gets the magnetized. They've got the normal punch once again, but they get the kill on Pelosi, and they look over at this troll that kill off Uragi. Look towards the rest. Timber chain away. Fuels up into the air onto the Nyx Assassin. BZM gets hit by the roll of Weeha. So they will take out the Ember. And they found a +1. They got Chu.
Yeah, on the way of TPing out, I believe. Yeah. Got him with the blind roll. Very well played by him. And that is definitely not what Uragi expected to happen, right? He BKBs and ults together, probably expected to be at least half HP or full HP or something like that. He didn't get a single bit of HP, courtesy to the Skadi, getting hit by his own illusions and stuff. Just way too much damage coming out. High Guard is hard against Dusa. Dusa, Darkseer, Nyx Assassin in fact, and even Earth Spirit too. It's like, you gotta give it a little bit more respect.
Yeah,
But this is what we alluded to earlier. If they can kite the troll, like they just did, the team fights are easy.
The normal punch, creating that illusion, then going to the wall, having all that onto the troll. Eventually he's forced to walk back through the wall and ends up dying to his own illusion. And that allows them to get the opening here for NIGMA Galaxy.
Yeah, such a
almost
strong
60
hero
for
when
Darkseer.
he's allowed to hit and play his game. Such a weak hero when people run away from him.
Blink Dagger
But
now finished off for
finally.
the Shadow Shaman, so they'll have that Blink
Yeah.
initiation.
And that's what they need. Doesn't even take the blast streak on Timber. He's just keeping the Philosopher all the way. The supports are just eyeing it, you know, like, bro, tier 3 items. What do you want?
He's just sitting there with the Philosopher's Stone. My precious. I'm not gonna give it up. Why would he? Doesn't need the right click damage. He needs the gold.
Oh, sentry down. Johan getting a lot of information.
Chanted quiver. Still 2 more to find. And Nags next for the timber.
Yeah. So Ebel's queued up as we expected for the Earth Spirit. Very good to kite out Troll even more. The team fights are always going to be like that. If NIGMA Galaxy SEA wants to win, the team fights always need to go like that. You got to kite, initially bait the BKBs out, get back without too many losses, reinitiate, and then kill. Once the BKBs are down, OG is really weak.
Yeah. But and they get OG to that point. Because it was tough. It was tough to put that pressure on to make sure that they had that opening, and some things had to be done a little bit perfectly, otherwise they don't have that opening at all on NIGMA, right?
Yeah, and Dusa is getting really big. Like, Troll's still ahead in the net worth, but Dusa just has much more impact in those team fights.
EZM. 650 gold away from that Ags. Are you surprised that we're not seeing the Ags on the Grimstroke?
It's decent against Troll, but not the best, because he naturally blinds his own illusion every time he runs into a fight. Especially with a 25 talent. So, it's okay, but it's not like super good. Doesn't get out.
Almost getting out.
I think the lockdown makes more sense.
Now they find themselves Mizu and Ragi. Just the easy kill onto the Darkseer, who's still very underfarmed. The same could be said for the Earth Spirit. They're just, at least at this point, it feels like they're just trying to make space for In Your Dream. Weehawk getting chased by MR. I know he's forced to pop the BKB, but he's still right up with him. Eventually, he'll need to roll. He kicks him away, so he has that opening lane. Makes some space while that BKB was just about to go off of activation.
Yeah, otherwise he would have gotten Yuled and probably just died right there. But back to 12k gold lead. Like, as soon as they're not fighting in their base, Galaxy SEA is pretty scared around the map. So much pickup potential now with the Shaman Blink. And Kopilow pushing out lane super easily. When's the next Roche? 2 minutes. Yeah, Silver Edge for the Timbersaw.
So he'll finish off the Silver Edge, and we'll see if that ends up being enough with the break. They still have to be able to control him, right?
Yeah. And even after he's broken, he still deals an absurd amount of damage. Really newly picked up Axe Scepter.
Double Chakram. Always a fan of the extra whirl. The Chakrams. The blue and the red.
He doesn't really have the mana pool right now to sustain that, though.
He was going into the Bloodstone, now he's going into the Wind Waker, though.
Yeah, Bloodstone is a little bit different, of course, now. But if you're just looking purely for mana, Bloodstone is still the item to go for.
So the lead is just expanding. They're not
Yeah,
really
because the map is just so much bigger.
much.
The map is just so much bigger, and I'm worried. It's just about the farm level of the Troll and the Earth Spirit.
Yeah, the Darkseer and the Earth Spirit aren't exactly gaining much in terms of gold, so the lead feels like it's just going to continue to expand the entire way through.
Oh, gets the Hex off before the BKB.
They have the normal punch coming out onto Amar and the Impale.
We have trouble.
They finally have the break. Do they have the damage to get the kill here out onto this Timbersaw? They're trying to right-click him down. The Soulbind comes through. Pelosin on the low ground. They'll finish off Weehaw as well as Jokum. Now they're going to the Stone Gaze. The damage is just not enough to finish off the Timbersaw. And now he's going to be able to run. They finally finish off two, though. They get themselves one. But here comes the Troll. Yeah, Mizu will fall. In Your Dream on the run. 4 heroes here. Troll kind of dealing with something on the side while they go after this Medusa. Control In Your Dream. They've got the lockdown, they have the root, and they get the damage out to get the kill. BZM finishing him off, and now everybody's down on the side of Enigma Galaxy.
You cannot win a team fight unless you get a really good combo with either Earth Spirit or Nyx Assassin. Neither happened. We had just got picked up in the backline. Like he was hunting a Shadow Shaman, but then the Shadow Shaman just turned around, hexed him, and he got picked up super easily. Now they got thrown, no buybacks. Back in 20 though. Wow, I'm taking a lot of damage. Be careful.
Oh, a little bit short.
He's baiting it. Oh, they don't have much time. Troll did so much building damage. I think this game over. He has bkop still left as well. That's gone.
Yeah, so
GG.
OG will take this game. This BO1 will go their way as Enigma Galaxy lose this one.
Yeah.
And OG, I don't think they really ever lost the lead, right?
They didn't. Except for like this tiny moment where they were like 9-1 down. But yeah, they just couldn't use the map at all. I really don't like this Earth Spirit middle pick after seeing how it plays out without that talent. It's a very strong hero, but I don't think it's a core anymore.